Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. I'm Peter Loshak. His name's Mike Brenner. It's week 3 in college football. We are talking with Jeff from BMOCWins.com, handicapping a bunch of games from college football. Week 3, we're handicapping these games on Wednesday.
I got to stop you.
Yeah,
you and Jeff did some videos last week together. I got news for you. You guys nailed it with one loss with Oregon that only hurt you by a half a point. But big man's on fire. You guys stepping it up.
That really stung me, Jeff from BMOCWins.com. I don't remember exactly offhand what your other games were that we covered. Did you have a winning week with us last week?
Actually, I had Iowa, which they rolled.
Oh, great call on that one. Yeah, right.
Yeah, and I had, unfortunately, I had Ohio State over, which, for whatever reason, Tulsa just couldn't move the football. But you know what, guys? I'm going to be just fine because people know I know what I'm doing here. I'm going to be just fine. I'm not worried about it.
There was also a lot of rain in that game that we didn't take into consideration in the early day of the week that we covered it. All right.
And Jeff does a show with me on Saturdays, and he nailed 4 out of 5 on Saturdays. So that's where the heat I'm talking about. The stuff I'm doing with him, he's on fire.
Yeah, the stuff I did with him wasn't that good. So just, I guess, stick with the shows that he does with Mike on Wednesday.
Today could be the day.
I'm kidding. No, but it is true that with that Ohio State game, there was weather was a big factor there.
It was huge.
And you know, when we do these on Tuesday and Wednesday, I look at the weather reports, but I don't have a definitive decision on what the weather is going to be until Friday or Saturday. And that was a huge
that's always been a good factor with you.
All right, so Western Michigan and Illinois is the game we're going to cover right now. Illinois got blown out by UNC last week. I believe that was one of your plays, Mike Brenner, on UNC. Nice call. Western Michigan, though, 2 nice covers so far, and their opening week win over Northwestern was one of my nice picks on that one.
Yes, it was.
I called for that one and I said that they might have value on the money line as well. They're looking good, but should they really be a road favorite here? Are they that much better than Illinois? Maybe they are. And this line, the total is also taking a significant drop down from 59 to 56 or 56.5. Mike Brenner, you have anything to say before we get to Jeff's opinion on this one?
Well, Western Michigan, they bring it. Illinois, it's the first year of the regime of Lovie Smith, and I'm not a huge Lovie Smith fan, but he does know how to play defense, so I look for this defense to step up pretty quickly under his guidance. Offensively, though, I don't know if this team can hang, but Pistol Pete, this one's a 10-foot pole. I'm going to let you and the big man just absolutely do the tug-of-war on this one, baby.
There is a chance of a thunderstorm, but barring that, I would lean over, although I'm not sure. Jeff from BMOCWins.com, what's your take on this game?
I'm going to go Western Michigan here, minus the 3. You know, what it showed me last week with Illinois is that they're a work in progress. I think a year or two down the road, Lovie will get his guys in there and they'll be just fine. But, they go and face a team last week in UNC. They didn't play particularly well and got blown out. Western Michigan, full of seniors, full of playmakers, full of NFL caliber players. They're no stranger to winning on the road in the Big Ten either. You mentioned it, Peter. They went over to Northwestern and got the job done on the money line, won that game straight up. And if you're worried about being on the road here, Western Michigan's been one of the best road teams against the spread in the country. They've covered 11 of 13 on the road, and overall they've covered 20 of 28. So they've been a really good against the spread team. What I like about PJ Fleck and this team, they have a culture there in Kalamazoo. They have they believe in the program. They believe in everything, and I think they have some confidence under their belt to beat Northwestern. I think Northwestern's a better football team than Illinois is. I think Western Michigan's going to go in there. They're not going to be worried. They're going to go in there and pound them. At the end of the day, it's Illinois football. They're not ready to compete just yet. Western Michigan is ready to compete, and they've shown that already. I'm going to go Western Michigan here, minus 3. I think they win this by 10+, to be really honest with you.
Wow.
Yeah,
good
I hear
breakdown.
you. I mean, the thing is, though, with the Northwestern game, I mostly just thought it was going to be a close game, so I loved them getting 6. If they had been favored at Northwestern, I don't think I would have taken them. And the same deal here. If I saw this line and Western Michigan was getting more than a field goal, I'd be all over them. But they're favored on the road. Now they're getting a lot of respect, aren't they, Jeff?
Yeah, they're getting a lot of respect, but I think it's all about what they've done. This is a good team, and it's shown over the years. The MAC is a good football program. They've had a lot of really quality teams come out of there, and I think Western Michigan's the most constant of them this year. Peter, last year I killed the MAC, not only on I don't know if it was on your videos, but in general, I have a good read on this conference. I just don't think Illinois is really ready to compete. And I think Western Michigan is a rank type of team. I think they should be ranked, and they will be sooner or later.
Wow.
All right.
Good
I guess
breakdown.
That just does it. Jeff from BMOCWins.com, liking Western Michigan as a road favorite, not fazed by a lottery. They are getting a lot of respect here, but maybe not as much respect as they should be getting. Jeff from BMOCWins.com, thanks so much as always.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks, guys.
Research before you bet. Be sure to check out SBR Picks for the best game predictions, breakdowns, and much, much more.